That's really stress, that's being scared. He's really in a bad state. I think we gotta come back with doctors. Cleaning. Cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. I'm very happy that they're going today. On the truck and get out of here. Shocking. Come on, come on. My name is Edwin. Rescuing animals is my life. Every day is an adventure, not knowing what kind of animal is gonna need our help. These wild animals and the people helping them are my wild bunch.
Edwin Veek runs the largest wildlife rescue centre in Thailand. He's always on the lookout for animals in need and regularly pays a visit to Buddhist temples around the country.
I think there is no foreigner in Thailand that visits so many temples like I do. And I'm not even religious. I go every temple.
It's a common practice in Thailand for locals to give animals to temples, often as atonement for their sins. It is very rare in Buddhist countries such as Thailand for unwanted or troubled animals to be put down. Instead, the onus is placed on temples to care for them.
Unfortunately, all over the country, thousands and thousands of animals are being kept in temple zoos or in cages in temples.
Today, Edwin and his partner Noi are following up on a complaint they made at Wat Nong Hoi Temple. Here, wild animals are being kept, including several endangered Asiatic black bears.
Let's go and have a look at the bears before we are kicked out. You never know. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 I see already. But there was 3 in this cage, so maybe there's one more behind the wall here or there.
Temples in Thailand are tempted to keep donated animals as they attract curious visitors who are willing to make donations to see them. Edwin puts pressure on the animal welfare authorities to improve the poor living conditions of the temple animals by regularly making official complaints. The animals' enclosures and diets are often inappropriate.
We have complained about these bears several times, in writing actually, official complaints. The last time we repeated the complaint is 2 years ago and they're still here.
And look, the food they feed, only rice. And no fruit at all, only rice.
Look at them, just sitting there, bored against the fence over there. One is hanging in there in the fence. That's really stress, that's being scared. That's not a normal position for a bear to be kept in. How much is this? 7 by 7 meters? So that's 50 square meters for 4 bears. That's 12 each. That's ridiculous. That's way too small.
Looking at the animals' behaviour and living conditions, Edwin knows he is right to be concerned.
This bear really has a serious issue. It's getting really skinny. It's been puking. It's diarrhea and puke mixed, actually, what I see. He's really in a bad state. I think we gotta come back with doctors and do something about it, because this needs urgent treatment, both of them. I need to talk to the abbot or the person who takes care of the animals over here.
Edwin and Noi need to get permission from the temple to treat the bears.
The head monk, the abbot of the temple, is not here. This lady is taking care of the bears, has been taking care of the bears for a long time. Look what the bear has done to her arm. น่ากลัวมากเลย นี่โดนมีตบเลยเนี่ยเหรอ
กัด
เห็นไหมเนี่ยใช่
But you seen her wound on her arm. She was completely mauled by that bear. And that happened only 3 months ago. 3 days ago, a bear has passed away, died here. And the second one is showing signs of disease. And there's a third one with white in its eyes, which I think is because of also a problem with parasites. So we quickly have to act.
Edwin immediately calls his vet team back at the wildlife centre. They need to be here at the crack of dawn tomorrow. But Edwin hears an unexpected sound.
I heard the sound of a crying baby bear, a sun bear, Malayan sun bear, not an Asiatic black bear like these ones. And I think tomorrow we're into a surprise.
As the sun sets at the temple, Edwin has no idea of what surprises are in store for him. Back at the Wildlife Rescue Centre, Vet Zoe is helping an unexpected visitor of the bear enclosure.
We found him yesterday in the bear cage. He probably fell off the nest, out of the nest. So Tao took him out of the bear cage and now we're force feeding him 4 times a day. And he's doing actually quite well. So he's not injured, he's just young. I think he's 1 month old. So he needs to be bigger and then when he can fly again and eat himself, then we can maybe release him again. Yeah, he's called Furby. And he's so cute. I never saw something so cute as this little owl.
Early next morning, Edwin's vet team and volunteers are preparing for the 500-kilometre journey to save the temple bears.
It's sometimes very frustrating to do this rescue work because when you watch programs on animal rescue, I always see happy stories, easy stories. Just walk in, talk to someone, take over the animal, rescue it, take it to your rescue center, and they live happily ever after. It's not like that. In reality, we have to do a lot to get to save the animals. And in many cases, we're not able to do anything. In some cases, we are very successful. But we won't give up, that's for sure. We just keep on going. I want to put down at least 2 of the bears under anesthesia, take them out, clean them up, give them injections, deworm them, give them antibiotics and treat them as much as we can. And in the meantime, while they're under anesthesia, I want to clean up the cage, change the water, completely disinfect the whole enclosure. So at least there's a better environment for the bears to survive. Asiatic black bears are one of the 2 different species of bears that are still found in the wild. You got the black bears and the sun bears, the Malayan sun bears, the smallest bears. We've got 5 animals, of which 3 are urgent. The one that's really sick, we need to really be treating it really properly because, this is a bear that's not eating anymore for days. It's puking, it's having diarrhea. We still have the 5th animal, the baby bear that we haven't seen yet.
The vet team prepares the tranquilizer gun. The bears will be put under anaesthetic so they can be removed from their cages and examined.
Basically, for those people that, that don't know what actually we do, when you see people walking with these guns, with the tranquilizer guns or the blowpipes, this is the dart that goes in there. And I used to do this myself all the time, but I'm very lucky now to have doctors to do it for me. So That's one of the good things about working so many years now. We have a very dedicated and professional team doing it together.
The bears hardly feel the shot. It will take them a few minutes to fall asleep.
Here we go.
The vets immediately start examining the first bear, assessing its condition.
Working with wild animals is my job, but I have one problem. I'm allergic to bears. I'm not kidding. Now imagine being in this cage for 7 years with 2 aggressive neighbors in a similar situation for 8 years.
I'm just checking his heart. If they wake up, the heart rate gets up.
So while the bears are still under anesthesia, the least we can do is clean it out. Cleaning, 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 cleaning. The problem is that these cages have been wrongly designed. You can't clean them when the bears are in.
Look at this.
That's the pool. We always clean the house together, so why not a cage? Huh? I think this cage was cleaned maybe the last time 6 years ago. Yeah.
Zoe has only recently qualified, so this is her first job as a vet.
I'm washing with Amitraz. It's for the skin mite. And because he's waking up now, we better do it now before he's completely awake. It's really nice to see that after like 6 years studying, that you really have something to help the animals, to make a difference. So yeah, it's just nice to help the bear. And this one is really waking up now.
The bear is put back into a clean cage. Having been treated by the vets, it will stay here for now. Edwin meets up with Meshi, carer of the temple bears. He is determined to track down that baby bear he heard yesterday. Meshi takes Edwin around to the back of the temple.
Oh, no, okay. Okay. เดี๋ยวผมต้องไปถอดรองเท้าแป๊บนึง Oh yeah. This is the worst case of a bear I've ever seen. Shocking. Come on. It doesn't even look like a bear anymore. This animal needs absolutely direct care. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Don't know what to say. This is probably one of the worst cases.
For Edwin and his seasoned crew, this is possibly the worst case of neglect and mistreatment of a bear they've ever seen. They quickly prepare their vehicle for the unexpected patient.
It looks horrible, so I'd like to take it as soon as possible. แบบนี้คุณดูอะไรไม่ได้เลยนะ
Meshi, the temple carer, was recently hospitalized due to wounds from a bear attack. While he was away, this 3-year-old Malaysian sun bear was simply left to die in its cage. Vet Zoe and Tao carefully move the frail creature, hoping it's not going to be too late.
Sick. I feel sick. I feel worried because I'm not sure if he can make it. He is so fragile. He's so small. He's so...
They immediately set off on their journey back home to the Wildlife Rescue Centre in order to save this little bear's life.
15, 16 years, I think I've seen it all. Just imagine that we didn't hear the sound of that bear yesterday. We wouldn't have known it was there. And it would still be there now.
Back at the Wildlife Rescue Centre, the baby bear is taken into surgery. News of the fragile new patient spreads to other staff members who gather to see if they can help.
I can't believe these people do this.
Rescuing is great, but I won't rest until I see this animal walking. Not under anesthesia, but walking around, eating and drinking. And then I can say whether it was a success or not. But right now I'm still really worried that he's going to die. And we're fighting, we're struggling. We have to do the best we can.
Edwin is back at the Wat Nong Hoi Temple. As well as his own team, he has brought members of the DNP, the Royal Thai Department of National Parks. They are here to remove the Asiatic black bears at the temple. The DNP rangers begin opening up the cages so the bears can be removed. The temple deer will also be confiscated today.
A lot of the bears we find at temples are the cubs, the babies of adult bears that were poached from the wild to end up in traditional medicine for China. Definitely the life of these animals will get better today. And that's what it's all about.
Edwin has negotiated with the authorities that the bears will be taken out of these cages to a new spacious enclosure, giving them a much better quality of life.
It's just asking the local people here, and everyone is agreed to move the animal out from here. They're really happy, and everyone happy. It's good for that.
Very happy to see that they're taking this so serious. Lots of people, a lot of the people from the authorities here, means they're taking it serious, and it should be taken serious. Bears are protected and endangered species, and should be treated as such, not being kept in a temple or in somebody's backyard. So this is the first one down. 3 to go, but this one's out of the cage on the way to a new life. That's really good. Fast asleep.
While the monsoon rain falls, Edwin thinks about his homeland.
I think if I was living in Holland, I probably would like to work on the beach, putting suntan onto the ladies on the beach. You not get too tired because, you know, we hardly have any sunshine in Holland, so that's good. I have no idea what I would do in Holland. Definitely not rescuing bears. And then the sun came back. After being very wet, we're going to be very sweaty in the next 20 minutes.
Wow.
It's been over a year, 2 years since the first complaint. 2 weeks since the last time we were here and found that one bear in horrible condition. I'm very happy that they're going today. You know, I got to smile a bit actually after all this. But this is the last one.
A lot.
Check up and on the truck and get out of here. Bloody bears. Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? I'm rescuing bears, animals that I'm allergic to. I feel like an idiot doing that. It's probably that guy. I didn't have any problems with these two, but since that guy came out, I started.
I'm feeling like I take the mountain out from my breast now. Yes.
I feel good. I feel good. After 7, 8 years in these small cages, they're now being moved. They're going to go soon now to a whole new life. After 7 years of misery in the small enclosure, they're going to have a chance of 15 more years or more in a much better environment.
As the authorities finish up the paperwork, Edwin has got his eye on the last of the temple animals he will take with him today.
Basically, the deer is the last one to go. And that means after this deer is gone, the zoo, the mini zoo we found here is empty, closed down. And an illegal zoo shouldn't exist anyway. If we can close them down bit by bit, one by one, we're making a good effort. And good. All good, I guess.
On his way back to the wildlife centre, Edwin stops off to buy some food for the rescued bears.
Rescuing bears is fun, but they gotta eat. I'm happy to see them tomorrow in a new home and bringing them something to eat. That's good.
The wild bears' new home is run by the Thai authorities, with Edwin keeping a close eye on their future. Here, the bears should have a much better quality of life.